Sourcebook for Bible students. Introductory note: in preparing the subject matter for this book, the publishers have had in mind the long-felt need of ministers, writers, editors, and other Bible students for such a collection of valuable quotations. While calling it a source book, we are conscious that much of what it contains is not technically source matter. However, the nature of its contents, the care exercised in verification, the full and accurate references given, and the way in which the matter will be used, all seem to justify, at least in a non-technical sense, the title of the book. The contents of this book may be said to belong in 4 classes. 1. Matter bearing directly upon the scriptures as a divine revelation, including their source, authenticity, authority, sufficiency, etc. 2. Scripture prophecy, the evidences of its fulfillment, including many historical statements showing such fulfillment. 3. Matter bearing on various Christian doctrines, whether true or false, especially such as have been most discussed. And 4. The history of the Church and of apostasy, special reference being had to the great papal apostasy and to the final conflict between the forces of truth and the adherents of error. As a general rule, no attempt has been made to construct an argument, or even to indicate the conclusions that the editors might have felt should be reached from the facts given and the opinions expressed by the authorities cited. Each user of the book is thus left free to be his own architect and mechanic, to plan and construct as he sees fit his own building from the materials he may be able to gather from this and other sources. An alphabetical rather than a logical arrangement of the topics was adopted, not only in the interests of freedom of thought and of use, but also as essential to brevity. A strictly logical arrangement for the purpose of proving certain doctrines or of sustaining given views or interpretations, would have made necessary many notes or connecting paragraphs, which would have increased the size of the book, making it less convenient for easy carriage and ready reference. Editorial notes, signed eds, have been introduced only where they seemed absolutely essential to a better understanding of a subject necessarily very briefly treated. The editors have been compelled by lack of space to discriminate in the choice of matter, selecting quotations according to their judgment, and adhering also to the rule early adopted, that all excerpts be carefully verified and have definite references. That this book is perfect we do not claim, but that it represents an immense amount of painstaking research and careful work will be readily granted by everyone who examines it. It is not simply a reference book to be consulted when some particular need arises. It is a book for study. There will be found in it much valuable information and many stimulating suggestions for the real student of the scriptures, and oftentimes helpful matter upon a variety of topics is hidden under the discussion of some other leading subject. Both the general and the scriptural index will be of service in discovering such miscellaneous subjects. This source book is a condensed library of books bearing directly and indirectly upon the work of ministers, Bible workers, students, and others interested in this Advent movement, and extracts from a goodly number of books now quite rare or entirely inaccessible to the average reader, are here made available. The results of many years of study and research, some of which has been done in the largest libraries of the world, are here presented within the compass of a single volume. The utmost vigilance has been exercised in verifying all the quotations, so that those who use them may do so with the same sense of certainty as if they had the original books in their own libraries. Such quotations as could not be satisfactorily verified have been omitted from this revised edition. Publishers,